The WWE Performance Center is the official professional wrestling school system for World Wrestling Entertainment. The first branch, located in Orlando, Florida, was opened on July 11, 2013. The Performance Center is home to WWE's talent developmental system, NXT. The facility covers 26,000 square feet and includes 7 training rings, a strength and conditioning program, edit and production facilities, including an ultra-slow camera, and a voiceover room that performers and on-air announcers can use to practice. The facility was opened in 2013 and replaced the training centers at WWE's former developmental territory, Florida Championship Wrestling, which was based in Tampa and had been serving as WWE's developmental headquarters since 2008. In addition to training contracted performers, the Performance Center is also regularly used for tryouts which operate on an invite-only basis and include athletes from a wide variety of backgrounds, including established domestic and international professional wrestlers, amateur wrestlers, NFL and NCAA American football players, and individuals from a range of other sporting and non-sporting backgrounds. A second Britain-based performance center opened in Enfield, London on January 11, 2019. In April 2019, WWE announced plans to open additional performance centers in India and China. This is Armando Alejandro Montalvo, a man originally from Queens, New York, who now resides in Orlando, Florida. According to his Facebook profile, he's a Ghostbuster and a professional wrestler, but before that he was a barber, and from what I can tell, a pretty decent one at that. He had steady work and had even received a promotion in March of 2014. His Instagram posts from November 19th, 2013, when he created the account, until December 4th, 2014, portray a successful young man with a loving family and a core group of friends. There's absolutely nothing out of the ordinary posted to the account at all. It's all very, very normal. On December 5th, Montalvo posts a video to his Instagram from a hospital bed. Now, while the content of the actual video itself isn't anything of note, it does seem to be the turning point in some respects. Take a look.
When it's time and place, and you feel like you've lost all your faith, just drop to your knees and thank the Lord for another blessed heavenly day. God bless America.
It's unclear what the circumstances were that led to Montalvo being hospitalized. One thing is for sure, though. His posts were about to drastically change, both in tone and frequency.
I always wanted to smash a Kardashian like Courtney. But then I thought about it, and I ain't black enough to get in that family.
After December 5th, any posts having to do with barbering completely vanished, and they were replaced with videos of Montalvo claiming to be a Ghostbuster.
Ghostbuster, once a Ghostbuster, always a Ghostbuster. So, jobs are kind of tough, out here fighting ghosts day and night, especially when you're labeled as a bipolar, schizophrenic, mentally challenged guy.
It was also around this time that his wrestling-related content started making its appearance. Montalvo has been a wrestling fan his entire life, but at some point his fandom turned into a very unhealthy and ultimately dangerous obsession. Montalvo has a dream, and that's to one day wrestle for the WWE. So when the company announced their reality show, Tough Enough, Montalvo jumped at the chance to possibly earn his shot at a WWE contract. Tough Enough is a professional wrestling reality television series produced by World Wrestling Entertainment, in which participants undergo professional wrestling training and compete for a chance at a contract with WWE. There were 2 winners per season for the first 3 seasons, all of which aired on MTV. A 4th competition was held in 2004 with only a single winner. As revealed in October 2010, the USA Network revived Tough Enough to air it immediately prior to Raw, beginning on April 4th, 2011, a day after WrestleMania 27. On January 15th, 2015, Season 6 of Tough Enough was announced at the Critics Association's Winter Press. Daniel Bryan, Hulk Hogan, and Paige served as judges, while Billy Gunn, Booker T, and Lita served as trainers and coaches. The show aired live from the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, Florida. This was Montalvo's chance. This audition tape was the beginning of Montalvo's increased obsession with WWE and its staff that would last throughout most of the summer of 2015. Here is that audition tape.
You want to talk about tough enough. You want to talk about you want to be the man. Well, I ain't the baddest, but I am the best looking man to ever step in the square circle and show the whole world what time it is. To all the beautiful divas out there, I love y'all ladies. And I'm going to tell the whole world what time it is. I'm the next up and coming big thing to ever get into the square circle and show the whole world that I can fall 1,000,000 times and get back up and show the whole world it's my time. Oh yeah. I'm better yet known as Crossstick Kid Young Cuts. But I'm the next big up-and-coming thing to show the whole WWE universe that I'm the next big, baddest man in the whole world and the earth. Chasing dreams, opportunities, and taking chances. Introducing Young Cuts, coming straight out of Orlando, Florida. Oh yeah, baby. I'm the next big thing. I want to show the whole world. Oh yeah, do the boogaloo and do the boogaloo. Oh yeah, baby. Dance with me. If you want to know why, because I'm a wild man. Ain't that right?
WWE never contacted Montalvo. Being ignored, however, seemingly only strengthened his resolve, and he began sending very strange videos to Dusty Rhodes, the head writer and creative director of NXT, as well as Fit Finlay, a producer within WWE. Take a look.
Yeah. Hey, Dusty. How do I look? You're fat. Oh, Fit Finlay? Man, I'm fat, right, Fit Finlay? No. Hey, William Regal. Steven. You live in the past, you laugh every day. Fit Finlay, I'm fat. Tell Becky to walk a couple blocks down, break my arm. Oh, Becky, no. Fit Finlay. Oh my God, look at that face on my arm. No tattoos. Just fat belly, balloons. Hey, Fit Finlay, how do I look? Man, I'm fat. Fat, right? I'm fat. Kids, if you feel like you're being bullied, talk to somebody. You're PHAT. Pushing heavy weights aside. Terrorizing. I'm fat. Look at me.
Montalvo was more determined than ever to one day become a WWE superstar, no matter what the cost. This type of obsession is what would lead to the events of the summer of 2015. From late May to mid-July, Montalvo allegedly showed up at the Performance Center in a wrestling outfit, banged on windows, and threatened to kick everyone's ass because WWE wouldn't hire him. This happened several times in the span of only a month. The final time, he was swinging a large chain, and police had to subdue him at gunpoint. Montalvo woke up on the morning of July 15, 2015, with one goal in mind: to make sure the WWE never forgot his name. No longer would he be ignored by the owner, chairman, and CEO of the WWE, Vince McMahon. Montalvo was going to stop at nothing that day, and so he devised a plan. It's one of the most disgusting and puzzling things I've ever heard of. Montalvo's days started with going down to the Performance Center in Orlando for what he called a job interview. It's unclear what his motives truly were, but some have speculated that he was checking out the area and planning for what would come later.
Here for the job interview. What's the worst they could say is no, right? Let's give it a try.
This is where things get truly bizarre. Montalvo proceeds to go home and take a look. I hope you're not eating.
When you're in for life. No little baby shall ever make it. Bucket list. What do you want to do before you die? NWO, brother. I'm a big kid now. Oh, AJ Lee. Oh, give me the holding one. Holding pants. Holding underwears. Today, our work was not complete at Casadega. We'll be crashing the cemetery tonight, taking a dookie. Right here, dropping it off at the Devil's Chair. Hopefully we can clog that portal. Keep it PG-13. Name is Lombre. Thanks, Mama. We have to save humanity. The name is Lombre. And when you feel like you're a man, I can't even wipe it with my hand. Can't even get up. I can't even get up. The bucket's stuck to my ass cheeks. Checking in with ghost cards. It's a dirty job. But somebody's just gotta do it. Where are my dogs at? Men are like dogs. He's going down the portal. Oh my god, look at that ghost. It's looking up right at you. We're running out of time. Take a dookie in the Devil's Chair. See if we can clog that portal. And be the king of the dookie ring. Oh, hey.
Why would anyone film themselves doing something like that, you might be asking yourself? Montalvo planned to smear the contents of that bucket all over the Performance Center walls, which he eventually did on the night of July 15th, 2015. He also filmed himself doing it, but the video was removed for violating YouTube's terms of service. Unfortunately for all of you, I'm pretty good at research.
Right, the cemetery where they said the Devil's Chair is known to, if you leave a beer, they'll drink it. But I figured, why not give the devil a Coca-Cola? Let's see if he drinks this with some of my dookie and books. Chase your dreams. And while you're doing that, I'm chasing these ghosts. We're gonna have to see if we can find the Devil's Chair ourselves. Close the portal. We're on a mission now to find the Devil's Chair. God bless our USA troops. A moment of silence for the ones we lost. We'll find the chair. So we're approaching the Devil's Chair. Hopefully we can close the portal in enough time to clog the drain. God bless the dead. We have to clog this portal. And this bucket list stinks. Call that Coca-Cola. what you call a dookie float. I hope the devil we can close that portal once and for all for good. My name is Long Rye. And I'm all on my own. Checking in with ghost coordinates. Don't do drugs. Sucks you wish you had me, huh? I would have been an evil player for your side. But there's just too much goodness in me. Because I'm over here doing the Lord's work. My work here is done. I did good.
After his visit to the Performance Center on the night of July 15th, the WWE filed a restraining order against Montalvo. It's safe to say that Montalvo's antics were starting to be taken very seriously by the company, and rightfully so. Things were reaching a boiling point, and on the afternoon of August 31st, 2015, they boiled over into violence. Two weeks later, on Monday, August 31st, 2015, Montalvo went to the Performance Center once again, and this time he wasn't going to take no for an answer. Montalvo proceeded to walk right up to the front door of the Performance Center offices and started making a scene, banging on windows, posing, and screaming at the people inside. Though some can be heard laughing, staff knew all about Montalvo and immediately called the police. In this video, we see the events of that day.
Become the undisputed best NXT wrestler of all time. If you train me, bro, I won't let you down, man. I don't got no guns. I don't need no guns. Because I'm trying to charge for having these guns. Oh shit, he's getting tased. He's getting tased. Sorry. Oh, here we go. Here comes Scott. Oh gosh. Oh, now he's ruining the lance. Oh, he's going down. Why is that guy not shooting? Are you kidding me?
Montalvo told detectives that he was at the Performance Center that day shooting a reality series, despite having no camera or sound crew with him at the time. Knowing cell phone video was rolling during the incident, detectives told Montalvo they believed he charged at deputies deliberately because he wanted to get hit with a stun gun and look tough on camera. Montalvo told detectives during an interview why he went to the WWE Performance Center. They laugh at me a lot, and they think it's pretty cool, but the two fucking cops, one of them shot me. For nearly an hour, detectives pressed to get the 29-year-old's state of mind as cell phone and surveillance video rolled, catching his tirade on the property that escalated and ended when he rushed a deputy. Detectives continued to present their theory to Montalvo. You were going to make him use a taser on you, and that would look better to everyone inside, to show how tough you were. Montalvo replied, My intentions aren't to hurt anybody, and I just want to be a wrestler. Montalvo was declared mentally incompetent to stand trial in several other cases, including one from May when he was charged with battery on a law enforcement officer. This was for the chain incident at the Performance Center. Montalvo's father, Jose Montalvo, told investigators his son had an obsession with the WWE and that an injunction was filed to keep him away from the facility. He also added that he knows he's not to go back there again. That last line would come back to haunt Jose as his son was still chasing a dream, but this time it was the diva of his dreams.